We serve as the Every Nation campus leaders at University of Auckland as a part of our Every Nation Auckland City Church.
We first moved to Auckland in 1999 as part of a church planting team. In December of 2000, our fourth child was born here, and a month later went to heaven. It was a traumatic loss that we prayed God would somehow use for His glory. So we continued working on the mission field until the emotional loss finally caught up to us. And we returned to Tennessee in the fall of 2003, broken and pretty discouraged. Our marriage was really pretty devastated, and we actually separated. God really spoke to John that this wasn't the legacy that he had for him or for us. So we got counseling, and after a couple of years, we really began to spend more time together and knew that God wanted to do something. So after a season of healing, we really felt God restoring our lives. In April of 2014, we're coming up on 7 years. We've been remarried. It was really just something that God did. And the whole time, both of us felt like our hearts never left New Zealand.
In 2017, God brought us back. Janie and I really are a story of redemption and restoration after a long season of devastation. Our heart is to share that hope and restoration with other people whose lives are lost, and hope that they become desperate and hungry to know their God. God has been teaching me to walk out and just care about people the way Jesus cared about people. We started Hope Space at the beginning of 2020. Hope Space really is a place for students to chat about things that they're going through. We say on the banner that we have on campus, you chat, we listen.
One day a week, we're right in front of the library where students are. There's a perfect opportunity for us to walk over and say, hey, do you want a stress ball? How are you doing? We are Hope Space, and we just want you to know we're going to be here if you just need to come and talk.
Yeah, one of the things that we say is that we are not trained counselors, but we're experienced listeners. We found that Hope Space and just listening to them talk about anxieties and stresses is so amazing. They are so drawn to want more. We're seeing now several people who are interested, who are coming around, who are wanting to have coffees, who are wanting to connect one-on-one. The faculty and administration are seeing Hope Space as an assistance really to dealing with well-being issues of students on campus. Two of the other leading universities in Auckland have contacted us about setting up a Hope Space on their campus. We're currently in conversations with those universities. We've seen the favor of God on the campus giving us a greater platform and opportunity to be who we are. We find that bringing them into friendship and relationship is the precursor to them trusting a Christian and finding Christ in their life. The message that the gospel brings is hope in the midst of anxiety, hope in the midst of loneliness.
And you're never alone.
And you're never alone.
God's unseen is more real than our seen. And He does things that we don't even know are happening. And then all of a sudden, there it is. There's the fruit. Don't grow weary in doing good.